Good morning. Um, Today is the 27th of April 2026. The time is 5:23 in the morning. So I have been awakened again under severe attack. Someone is shooting me with technology. And they've been doing it. I didn't realize that it was actually shooting. I knew that some type of hot air or some type of hot energy was going inside my private area, which it still is. But they're also shooting me. And this is a pair of my jogging pants. Let me see what I see all the holes. Um, there you go. I hope you can see all the little tiny holes. These are holes where someone, it got to be coming from up under the house. This is the leg of my pants. And it got little tiny holes all in it. So yesterday, I had some aluminum foil on the seat of the chair I sleep in, which is back here. I'm quite sure there are more holes. Yeah, this is a different leg. And I hope you can see the energy that's in here. It look yellow, but that's energy. It is it's actually hot in here. They putting stuff down under the ground. There's another hole. And it's not just in my pants. This is going inside me. So what I'm going to do, I put another, after I took a piece of aluminum foil that was down there, I took a video of it yesterday. I could feel the holes and stuff all in my face. So this stuff is coming up through my private, down at the bottom. It's got to be shooting me in my butt, my private area, and going all the way up. Cause my face, I can feel something in my face. Um, so I am going to put this on pause for a second. Okay, this is my cell phone. I'm going to shine the light through those holes. I'm going to cut the light off. You can see it better. I'm trying to see which end. Yeah, I can see it. So this is the end right here. Oh, this on both ends. I don't know why I can't see it. It's on both ends. Maybe I need to turn it this way. I'm not seeing it, but I can see the little holes. They're real tiny holes. Actually, it's all through this thing. It's all through this. I can see little holes all through this. This a piece of aluminum foil. Cause I just put this up there yesterday. Yeah, no, yeah, last night before I went to bed. I put this up there. I took the other piece and folded it up because I want to hold on to it. I just gotta feel. I don't know if we're gonna get a chance to prove this or not. I don't even know if anybody care enough that they will take this on. But they little holes all through this aluminum foil. I just hope that you can see the light going through. Light, there go one right there. And they might be too tiny because they real thick, smaller than the ones from yesterday. So they must have changed. I can see it. I can see it now. The light shining through. But it shines like I mean it's whatever it is, it shoots like a machine gun. And they've been shooting me like this for years. The first time that I know of that they shot me, um, it was in my spine, and I was dating a guy. Yeah, it's been some years now, but I was dating this guy. I didn't know he was a gang stalker, but he offered to take me shopping, and so we went to the PX on Fort Bragg, and we went to the PX. As soon as we got out the car and started walking up to it, they were some black boys. They were not from here. They were from the UK. They started walking up, crossing us, going into the PX. Then once we got in the PX, they recrossed back across, go inside the place, and it just started. And they just started doing this little theater thing, walking. And one guy I recognized from online, and when I saw him, I recognized him. I don't know him. I still don't know him. And then I walked over to where the perfume was, and this white guy came and walked over where I was pretending he was looking at the female perfume. So when I found the perfume I wanted, he said he had to buy a radio, and so he went and got like a box, one of those boxes. And so I found him where he was standing. Not far from where he was standing, there was a group of military men, old and young, and they all just watched me. And it felt weird, but why are they watching me? They were just, they didn't try to hide that they were looking at me. And then he tried to pretend that he didn't notice it. I'm realizing now what was going on. Then I didn't really realize what was going on. And so we went to pay for it, and people started coming in line around us. And then we paid for the stuff and we left. So once we get out out of the in the parking lot, he said he had a headache, and I believed him. So we went to his room. He said he was gonna go get something to take for a headache, but I think he took something to put him to sleep because he took something. Then he asked me, did I have any goody powders? Cause that's what I would take for my headache. But I, now I'm having something that it's not no headache. This is where they're shooting me up in my. It's going up in my face. My legs are burning. Maybe I need to cut the light back on so you can see me. But there's a lot of energy in this room. Like I said, these people put these smart meters on these houses, and they can control this stuff. They're not just for electricity. It's a weapon, and people probably won't believe me. But you know what? I don't want to say I don't care, because I do care. But then I'm getting where I don't care, because I've been saying this too long for everybody to want to laugh at me, and even my family, want to think little of this. When I'm telling you this to warn you, because really, when we putting ourselves out like this, more and more people is coming against us. There's so many people, I mean so many people attacking us through light. Light is a weapon. Frequency is a weapon. Energy is a weapon. And this is not coming from just regular human beings. There are other things living among us that actually need all this energy and frequency and light, because they're using it to keep them looking like us. You can't even trust the prophets, not all of them, because there's one man I was looking at. I have been looking at him. When I see his videos, I look at it. And I done seen that same video 2 times. No, I saw his video, and then another person was replaying his video. And both videos showing he got reptilian eyes. Because the first time I ever saw him, I thought he acted weird. But I don't like I just took it that that's how he acted. Because I wonder was he homosexual. But I think he said he had a wife. But anyway, when the guy had him on his video, and I asked the question, do anybody have anyone noticed his eyes? I didn't just come out and say it was reptilian. I said his eyes look strange to me. And somebody liked it, my comment, because this man got reptilian pupil. So you can't even just believe anything somebody say that's supposed to be a prophet. And he's steady prophesizing, saying that God said this and God said that. But you got reptilian pupils. Well, anyway, my legs are really burning right now. I'm trying to see if you can see the little holes. I don't know if you can see them or not. But they look real, real tiny. Tiny, tiny little holes. And I don't know if you can see.